welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd film for you a what I eat in a day on Slimming World video. A few of you have been asking for me to do this again, and I'm fully back on track now after a little bit of a blip. So I thought I would film this for you, and hopefully it'll help me keep on track throughout the day too. So I always start in the morning with a cup of tea, and I have this at around 6, half 6, just depends between that half an hour when I've woken up. I usually wake up more the 6 o'clock scale, and I have this with 2 teaspoons of either of the sweeteners that I'll show you now, and that will just keep me going for the school run. Now some mornings on the school run I don't come straight home from school, I go for a walk with my friend Laura. We walk the long way back from school, so I don't usually get in from the school run until around 9:30, 9:45. It just depends how long we're walking and how long we're chatting. But this morning I got in just after 9:30, and I'm hungry and I want some breakfast, but I don't want anything too over the top because obviously it's a bit later on. So I'm just making myself some beans, some scrambled egg and some bacon. So I'm just frying off some bacon medallions because it's just easier to get them. You don't have to trim off the fat, and there isn't much fat on them anyway. I'm just microwaving some beans. I get the reduced salt and sugar ones. They're ready now. I just like to get them. You can eat normal beans on Slimming World, but I like to get those as they're just a little bit healthier as well. And then I've just mixed up 1 medium free range egg with a little bit of my healthy extra A skimmed milk allowance. I just watched that back and I realised that I said I was frying some bacon. I'm not frying my bacon, I'm grilling my bacon. So these are the bacon medallions that I use. They're just from Aldi, and they're really, really nice. I'm also going to make another cup of tea, just because you can never have too many cups of tea. And I've measured out 200 mils of my 350 ml allowance of milk just into one of Livy's old beakers, because I've lost my actual beaker that I usually use to measure it in. But I've just measured out 200 mils of it because I don't like to have it out in a beaker for too long. I'm just really funny about milk being out of its carton for more than a day, so I measure out 200 mils of my 350 ml allowance, and then I will, if I need to, then measure out the other 150 mils when I've run out of that one. But usually I don't use more than the 200 mils anyway. And that there is the finished deal. You probably noticed that I don't have any speed on my breakfast. The only time I don't have speed on my breakfast is when I'm having a breakfast like this. Unless I've got mushrooms in and tomatoes, then I'll like fry up some mushrooms and tomatoes and pop that on. Sometimes I'll do some onion as well. But this morning I just wanted something really quick and easy with minimal fuss, because I just need to get something and eat it whilst Toby has his nap, because I've got so much to do this morning. So we've had to nip out in the car on Matt's lunch, and I didn't fancy lunch yet because I had that big breakfast, so I'm just going to have these apple slices and grapes. I forgot to say as well, through the day I drink 2 or 3 of these bottles of sugar-free juice. It's cherries and berries one from Asda. So we've just got home from B&Q and I made up a big salad with some more water. Toby's having his lunch sat next to me. Mummy. Yeah, you can have. You want some of my juice? Okay. So I've got turkey breast. I've got orange peppers, red peppers, cucumber, and then just lettuce, beetroot and carrot in here. So yeah, and I've put the Hellmann's fat-free vinaigrette on the top of there. So it's a nice, free, healthy lunch. So it's 10 to 4 and I've not long got back from the school run, and I usually have a snack, but I've decided today to just have a coffee. But I'm having this coffee. It's the Beanies chocolate orange one, and this is free as well, and I've obviously used some of my healthy A milk. So excuse how I look, I'm so tired. It's been a manic day. We've been trying to get our toilet fixed and it's just taken all day. That's why I had to nip out before with Toby and Matt in the car. But anyway, I'm now making some turkey meatballs in the oven, which are 1.5 sins each, the Sainsbury's ones. So I'm only going to have a couple. I don't really care for meat that much anyway in my main meals. So I'm going to have 2 of those for 3 sins, which means, yeah, I've only had 3 sins today if I have them so far. And I'm making up a tomato based sauce to put on them when they're finished cooking in the oven, and I'm going to serve it up with some pasta. I'm not sure if I'm going to serve it with spaghetti or actual pasta yet, but I'll show you how I'm making my sauce. So I've just got some frozen onions and frozen peppers in the pan at the minute. I'm just going to let them soften up and let the onions brown a little bit, and I've just fried them using the Fry Light oil instead of using normal oil, because obviously this is free on Slimming World. Then in here I've got some garlic granules, and then, oh, what else have I got in there? Some mixed herbs I think I have. I can't remember what ones I put in. Sometimes I just kind of make it up as I go along. Then I've got a beef stock pot which will be going in, some chunky chopped tomatoes and some passata. So that's basically going to be my sauce. I might add a drop or 2 of Worcester sauce if I fancy it, but basically that's all it is, and it takes no time at all. I've not used all of my healthy A for milk, so I may have a sprinkling of cheese on mine. I'm not decided yet though. I'm not overly bothered about cheese on my pasta anymore, because for me, once that tiny little bit has melted on your pasta, you can't taste it that much. So I'd rather save it and have it like on crackers or on cheese on toast, something like that. But we'll see. I haven't decided yet. And there's the finished result. So I've given myself quite a big portion because I'm starving. I've decided to have 3 meatballs, so that's 4.5 sins for those, but everything else is sin free.
How many meatballs have I got? 2. Yay!
Are you happy with your tea? Have you got yours, buddy?
No.
Yeah? Excuse David's high chair straps. He decided to have a fight with a yoghurt, didn't you, buddy? And we need to put them in the wash. Hello, so it's the next day. I've just been editing the video and I thought I'd film my snack for the evening, but clearly I hadn't. But all I had as a snack on the evening, because I was still quite full from my tea, was a lemon tart Muller Light yogurt, which is free, and then I had 20 grams of grape nuts in there, which is half of my healthy B option. And then I had a hi-fi bar and a packet of the whole grain Sunbites sweet and salty popcorn for 2.5 sins. So I ended the day on 7 sins altogether, so it was really, really good for me. I hope this video has given you some inspiration if you're following Slimming World. Let me know if you'd like to see some more of these, because I really enjoyed making it for you and it definitely helped me keep on track. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Please excuse Toby's just tipping all his collars out over there, that's what that noise is. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye!